Hello beautiful souls, welcome to my channel. God loves you. Angel says today, he is comparing you with there may be times when they compare you to their previous one without even realizing it. Say for example that when they used to confront their ex about cleaning up after themselves around the apartment, their ex would seem to blow up and get defensive. When they face the same problem with you, they unfairly assume that you will react the same way, so they avoid bringing it up. Anticipating your behavior without allowing them the chance to respond in their own way can be problematic. Not only do issues get brushed under the rug, but they are also unknowingly lumping them in with their ex. It's common for some wounds from a previous relationship to still linger when they enter a new one. Still, it's important to give you the opportunity to show them how you are different from their ex. That is the best way to heal from the hurt they have experienced in the past and build trust with their being. Do they ever feel like small conflicts get blown out of proportion with joy because you feel familiar? There are certain subjects or situations that they all be more sensitive than others. However, if they feel like they have a tendency to overreact in a somewhat insignificant scenario, there is a chance that they are subconsciously comparing the conversation to one they had with their ex. If this situation reminds them one of they have faced before, it may escalate in intensity more quickly. For example, if you turn them down when they try to initiate because you are tired, no matter how rare this scenario is, if they dealt with this repeatedly in their last relationship, it may trigger a far bigger response from them. In other words, the disappointment or hurt they are feeling in the moment has greater weight because they are comparing it to issues they faced with their ex. Their ex spontaneously brought them flowers after work, so why doesn't you do that? Their ex made a big deal out of their birthday, so why hasn't you done the same? It's all too easy to fall into the trap of building expectations for you based on their ex behavior. It's not necessarily fair to hold you to these standards. According to Susan Trompetti, matchmaker and CEO of Exclusive Matchmaking, it's problematic when they have their ex on a pedestal. If they have their ex idealized, you is always going to come up short. She explained, if they broke up with the ex, this isn't usually a problem. When you broke up with them, they start to think their ex was perfect. You isn't perfect because no one is, so they wind up sabotaging the relationship. Of course, if they feel like their needs aren't being met in their relationship, there are ways to talk it out in a healthy, protective manner with you. Letting them know it would mean a lot to them if you surprise them with a boutique once in a while, or that they'd love for you to plan something for the year. Give you the opportunity to learn more about their wants and try to fulfill them. On the other hand, harboring a list of shoulds that you doesn't even know about will likely lead to pent-up resentments that you isn't even aware of. Remember, you may not do all the same things their ex used to do, but the odds are that you also have many other positive qualities and habits that make them happy in new ways. While learning not to compare you to their ex may not be easy, it's well worth the effort. Not only can these comparisons start to cloud their judgment about their relationship, but they could wreak some havoc on the state of things between them and you. If you notice you are being measured against their ex, keep in mind that everyone gives and receives love differently and engages in conflict differently, and no one is a mind reader. It's important to give you a chance by communicating that to you without criticizing you for behaving like their ex. As the saying goes, the past is in the past. It's unrealistic to expect that they won't occasionally be reminded of an ex during with you in relationship, but it's immensely Important to give you as much of clean state as possible without comparison to past experiences. If they are struggling with this, recommends working on potentially rewiring their thinking with some outside help from a therapist. You are a different person and that isn't a bad thing, she says. Entering into a relationship with an open mind and an open heart will give them and you the best possible chance at finding what works for they to as a unit as opposed to fixating on what worked or didn't work for them in the past. Remember, love is fluid and complex, not one dimensional. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.